Kubala, Kubala, it is well. Kubala, Kubala, it is well. Now, for some time now, the world came to a standstill because of three African people. One hailing from the United States of America, African American, Texas to be very specific, and her name is very simple, the handmaid. Or better still, the handmaiden. My brother, my sister, or better still, Miss Taylor. Then another one all the way from Zimbabwe. She was born and bred in Zimbabwe. At the age of 17, she moved all the way from Zimbabwe and went all the way to England, where she has been. She's now 42 years young. And the king himself, the king of Kubala, a.k.a. Asantehene. This is the man we are talking about. And what is his name? He's called Kofi Agyeman Ofe. He used to be called Nino when he was in the music industry. He has the voice of an angel. And when he sings, it looks like the birds even keep quiet and listen to him. Asantehene, the king of Kubala. Before he became the king of Kubala, he was a man who rubbed shoulders with the creme de la creme of the industry of music, the world of opera, the world of largesse, the world of the bourgeoisies. He was even invited to the House of Commons in the United Kingdom, where he sang the national anthem of England and then also the national anthem of Ghana. Many were those who were mesmerized at the quality of his voice. In fact, the finesse with which he delivered. He was a man everybody was looking up to in Ghana to take Ghanaian music to the next level. His kind of voice, not many had ever heard in this country. All of a sudden, it looked like he fizzled into oblivion. And many people wondered. There was a time he even performed at Kojo Entry's festival. Yes, he performed in Kumasi and also right here in Accra. He performed. So there are photos of him and Kojo Entry. Before we came into the studio, I placed a call straight to Kojo Entry and I asked him, do you remember this gentleman? He said, to be very honest with you, nobody can forget him. He has such a voice that you hear and it will resonate with you till the end of time. I truly loved him. I don't know how he came on the show, but I do know that he spoke to some of my managers and they agreed to put him on my annual show, and he came and delivered. That's all I know about him. This is Asantehene, the king of Kubala, the man Kofi Agyeman Ofe, who is raising eyebrows all over the world. Today, the biggest news from Sky News all the way through CNN is about Kubala. Kubala, Kubala. And they respond, it is well. They have developed a certain accent that is accentuated into the world of Shakespeare and his drama. When they are speaking, it's like they are on stage performing. They have their own dances and they have their own style. They claim that a certain part of Scotland, which is called Jedburgh, if you don't know the pronunciation too well, you might pronounce it as Jedburgh. But you know how it is, Edinburgh. But we see it as Edinburgh. My brother, my sister, this is the king of Kubala and his wife, Queen Nandi. They have been rocking the world, claiming that Jedburgh is actually land that has been stolen from their ancestors from Africa 400 years ago. And they are right back there to be able to take back the land. Many are those who have laughed at it, but it has gained strong momentum. It is philosophical and dreadful. And I'm going to walk you through this very beautiful journey. It's going to shock many, but it is also intellectual. He claims he's King David. When King David was singing in the house of Saul, he knew that, yes, he was a singer, but he had a bigger mission. What was the bigger mission? To be a king. So he started off by singing with the voice of the angels that soothed so many and even healed more. And then now he says the singing is over. At a point, he even owned a certain music outfit known as the Blakk British Music Incorporated to be able to produce his music and bring other people into the milieu of music. At the end of the day, it collapsed. Many other businesses collapsed. Now he says he has had enough work through the gates of heaven and earth, and it's time to settle in his own kingdom. He has had enough warm up. Oh yes, backstage. Now he is the king of Kubala, the African nation, empire, kingdom that is supposed to start from Jedburgh, right there inside Scotland. But the authorities there are not ready. They claim that these people should be dealt with. My brother, my sister, for some time now, they have been getting quit notices or eviction notices, and they have put all these things aside. At one point, they even ridiculed one of those messages until the police went in there. The good thing about them, they are not violent, even though a lot of people go there and threaten them, sometimes even visit them with violence. Only 3 people. They have been able to shake the very foundations of this earth. Now, what is the philosophy behind this? They claim that they are the chosen people of the earth, and people have stolen lands from Africa, and they are using the Bible to authenticate this. It's time now to take this. This was what happened in Israel. When Palestinians were kicked out and told that the authenticity of this action was in the Bible. So they are using the same Bible to tell the people of Scotland and the world that this is our land and it is in the Bible, authenticated. We are here to take it. My brother, my sister, they believe in Yeshua, aka Jesus Christ, and they also believe in African traditions. Today, my brother, my sister, in Scotland, there is fire on the mountain. They succeeded in evicting them, and now it looks like our king, the king of Kubala, Kofi Agyeman Ofe, is going to be deported to Ghana. Come here. Would he come to Ghana? Would he not come to Ghana? He is not interested in coming to Ghana. His queen has posted it, and she has given reasons he cannot come to Ghana. And this is what she posted. Watch this. And what is the name of the queen? Jean Gasho, originally from Zimbabwe. And what is she saying? The king of Kubala kingdom, my lord husband, Asantehene of the north, will not be removed from his home and country, Great Britain, of which he is the true heir, as his life is currently at risk if he is to ever step on Ghanaian soil. Over the past 3 years, since he chose to embark on his true purpose and calling, he's received many death threats from the Ghanaian community. For he has openly challenged the current so-called Ashanti king, Otumfo Nana Osei Tutu II, who, according to divine revelation given to my Lord husband by Yehovah, is not the true king of the Ashanti. He was rather chosen by the Edomites, whom he serves like a puppet that he is. The king's divine name, Asantehene, is evidence that he is the true king of Ashanti, as all Ashanti kings are called Asantehene. Now, the Ghanaian community in Britain and in Ghana have been very hostile and threatening to my Lord husband, telling him that his life will be cut short for speaking about the so-called Ashanti king, a puppet of Edom. In Ghana, it is a taboo to speak against Otumfo, where people have been adopted, in fact, abducted and disappeared for simply criticizing the so-called Ashanti king. Woo! Woo! Evidently, in private messages and his social media platform, of which his own immigration lawyer, Daniel Kofi, threatened him about his views on the so-called Ashanti king. Now, the former mayor of Luton, Maria Lovell, who used to pay for my Lord husband's trips to UK to perform at prominent events as an opera singer, has also turned on my Lord husband, as she has close ties with the Asante king. She often hosts Otumfo when he visits the UK. Now, the Ghanaian community has not held back on their threats to the king of Kubala. They ridicule and mock him publicly for living behind a life of vanity and luxury as an opera singer and property developer, to embrace authentic life in the wilderness as the true king of the north. For his faith, culture, and beliefs, my Lord husband has faced persecution from his own people, the Ashantis, who are known for their strong beliefs and how they treat anyone who rebels against their kings. Their royalty is, in fact, their loyalty is always with Otumfo, of which they will kill for, literally. Kubalans around the world continue to pray for the king of the north. His arrest is nothing new under the sun. Every true-born Messiah and liberator has gone through the fire, like what has happened to my Lord husband, as my father never, Gasho, always tells me. Muanangu, Hapina, Ank Tora, Chigaro, Chion Mambu, Amos Nuzgura, Vahu, Vake Asini, Kupika Jerry, which simply means every prophet called by Yehovah has been imprisoned, from Joseph, Jeremiah, and even Yesu Christo. Better still, Yesu Christo. My brother, my sister, this is the thing. And she says that Kubala will live on. Now, the true king of the Asante is Asantehene, of the messianic bloodline of David, of the tribe of Judah, not the imposter currently sitting on the golden stool of Ashantes. And for that reason, my Lord husband's life will end if he is to set foot in Ghana again. Long live Asantehene of the north. My prayers be said for him continually as Yahweh prepares his Messiah for the great return, and with power and glory, the return of Messiah. Kubala, Kubala, Lizwe, it is well. This is the Asantehene. And the Kubala king himself has written, he says, you are next. All things hidden shall be exposed. The great redemption of Judah has begun. Kubala, Kubala, Lizwe. He's threatening the Asante king that he is next. He's coming after him. And that is not the true king. Dash it away. Now, as it stands right now, watch this. Kubala has been able to gain a lot of traction around the world. T-shirts have been made with Kubala printed on them. In fact, souvenirs all over the United Kingdom have been sold. Kubala looks like the biggest name right now in the trends. What is this king saying? Is it true that the Asantehene is looking for his head? He claims he's the next big thing. He is the true Asantehene. Now, many people have said that it is only a certain kind of drama. Many people call them the content creators. Some other people have said that Kubala is nothing but a faux pas. Better still, it's a false step. Many even think that it is a joke, whilst others say that there's nothing wrong with Kubala. Kubala, Kubala, Kubala. My brother, my sister, the Kubala king said he doesn't want to return to Ghana. Will the authorities in Scotland listen to him? Is he a big threat? Now, the interesting thing here is this. Now, he says about 144,000 people across the whole of Africa are coming to Scotland, specifically Jedburgh, to take over the whole of the area, as that area was stolen from their ancestors. My brother, my sister, where did he come by the number 144,000? It's academic, it's biblical, theological, from the Jehovah's Witnesses. Remember when the Jehovah's Witnesses came to our doorsteps and made it clear to us that, listen, there are only 144,000 people who will rule with God in heaven. The rest of us are going to occupy the earth that will be turned into heaven, what we call heaven on earth. My brother, my sister, with so many different theological ideas being pulled from left, right, and center, it looks like the Kubala kingdom is not going to end anytime soon. As many are warming up to this kingdom, either in mockery or in praise. But is Nana Otumfuo going to heed or give an ear to Asantehene, the man who says he's the true occupier of the golden stool, and that the Asantehene is fake? Is his life really threatened in Ghana? Has his lawyer gone against him? Many have said that he has mental issues. But interestingly again, his wife is actually a psychologist. She went to school to study psychology. She is a doctor. Oh yes. She knows so much about psychology. She's an author as well. She's authored a number of books. And when she writes articles, oh my God, she's so fluent. No wonder she seems to be the spokesperson of the Kubala kingdom, Queen Nandi. Now, let's juxtapose this with the Igbo king in Ghana. Remember, one man called the Igbo king told us that he was building a certain Igbo community, which many people said was a kingdom. And the whole Ghana rose against him in xenophobic vituperations, wanted to see him deported and punished. Can we link these two? Are they the same? Are they different? They are certainly different, but they have similarities. Now, the so-called Igbo king did not say that the land was his and was given to him by his ancestors and he was coming back for his land. All he said was that, representing my Igbo people, we are building an Igbo village. We shall have our food. We shall have our own kind of dances and culture in there, so that when Igbo people visit, at least they will be at home. For me, it's a tourism center. But many people have come against me. Many have said, oh, he took money from the man. Now he's praising him. But this is one of our own. Kofi Agyeman Asantehene Ofe, all the way in Scotland. And this time around, he is saying that the land is his. But look at the treatment given to him. If this was Ghana, I'm sure his head would be in the middle of a certain spear. My brother, my sister, for everybody to see. In the interim, this is the Blakk Pot, aka Kukushodemo, where we speak truth to power. The Kubala king says he's a real king, and his name is Asantehene. And that the man who is occupying the golden stool right now is fake. And that he is the real king. Kubala, Kubala. Kubala, Kubala. It is well.